The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first. Play action. Here's Penix. Throw left is intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yeah! Here we go!
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, check that. Street. Check.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
2nd and 10 now. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Dak now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60
Another carry for Robinson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, here's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's 47. 26.
1st down. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now a give left side. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We're 1 quarter into the second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Complete. It's Ingram. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right take. So we're going to 54. Why hit? Switch. Just A. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Penix working from the gun. Got a man. Robinson has it. And this one does not go far.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Robinson, a 1st down and more. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam